Hello, my name is Bill and welcome to MindYourCrypto. Today I have MATIC NETWORK POLYGON daily update. I will explain many things here, such as why we found 1.72 the top and now we correct, how can we identify the tops, where is the bottom guys, and of course if from the bullish candle here are we going now upwards. Thank you so much for watching, have a fantastic day wherever you are. Of course, if you like the content, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell button and share the video. Also check our Telegram group chat because I have the link in the description down below. You can join freely and we discuss many more things. Now you can see some major lines here, many lines, because I've drawn two Fibonacci retracement lines guys. Starting, the first one started from this top right here, 18th May, let me take the brush here, 18th May, and then it up on 23rd May. And the second Fibonacci retracement started from this bottom to this top. The first one guys that started from the top to the bottom, it was made because I wanted to find important resistance levels, and the next one from the bottom to the top, to this top right here, 26th May, started because I wanted to find major support levels. So when you see the red label with the white letters, these are Fibonacci retracement resistance levels. And when you see the white background guys with the red letters here, the red numbers, then these are our support Fibonacci retracement levels. So that's why we found resistance on 1.72. It was our first resistance level guys, the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement. I will explain afterwards how also you could identify the top. Let's go now to the MACD on the 4-hour frame. I told you guys I didn't like that we surpassed this Fibonacci support level. What I wanted to see is an immediate bullish recross, but this is not the only thing I want right now, because okay, we had this, okay, we are going now upwards, but the main thing here is that we now want to see breaking and going all the way upwards, okay, because right now that we broke the support level, we might actually go like this here guys and then fall down all the way. So I don't care about the bullish cross here as I care about making higher highs and higher lows in the 4-hour frame, okay. So for now it is good. It is good, it is not actually bad, but we needed to maintain this support level. Of course, now it's not the end of the world guys, we can go upwards, but we need a push to the momentum. We will see if we can do that. Right now we have a bullish cross here on the 4-hour frame and the blue line went above the orange line. That is good, but that's not only what we want. I will explain afterwards. And the reason is guys that the commodity channel index now on the 4-hour frame is in an overbought situation. Of course we can go higher, but if I will show you the MATIC against Bitcoin chart, you will understand that we are in an overbought situation again. So for now we need to wait a little bit, we need not to panic if we go down, but for now we are in an overbought situation for the 4-hour frame. For the RSI we can't understand it, because if I was only seeing the relative strength index guys, I would just go in here and I would say, okay, we are inside this purple area, we don't have any overbought or any oversold situation, therefore, where are we going? Are we going upwards? Are we going downwards? Because here, guys, we can follow both ways, okay? We can follow both ways. We are not in a clear perspective that we can see the RSI pushing upwards or downwards, but you can see here the commodity channel is in an overbought situation, therefore, we expect that even if we go a little bit upwards, we will eventually go downwards. Something that I liked here, guys, something that I liked personally is that we just broke this resistance level, okay, and as we broke this resistance level, it was actually pretty good. But for now what we need is a higher low. Eventually, even if we go down a little bit guys, we need to push up. We don't want to go further down from this level as well, okay. We need to push upwards, and of course we need to start making higher lows and higher highs. But eventually you can't identify the top with the RSI except if we are in an overbought, in an extreme overbought situation or an extreme oversold situation, like here guys, for example, where the RSI was below 30, we had an extreme oversold situation, therefore a clear buying opportunity. However, for the commodity channel index, it is going quicker above or beyond the normal numbers, okay, the normal limits. So for now, when we are having an overbought situation, we are looking first at the commodity channel index. It is more sensitive to the price action, okay. So let's go now to the SL channel to see that we are having a buying opportunity according to the SL channel. But do we have a buying opportunity, or do we have should we wait a little bit for now? Let's go, guys, to MATIC Network against USDT in the daily frame to see some important things. First of all, guys, this bearish cross right here, I didn't like it. I didn't like that we went so far down for the MACD. Okay, I'll be honest with you, I don't like the movement of the MACD in the daily frame. And of course, right now, what we want to see is eventually we can have a bullish recross and the further distance. We need two conditions here, guys. One bullish recross and the further distance between the lines, the blue line and the signal line, like here, okay? So we need this, and of course we expect it sometime, guys, to go down, because we can't always go upwards, we can't always go upwards all the way. So for now, what is the good here part? The good part is that we are gaining some distance to the bottom. But we have a buying opportunity. If we get some more distance here, guys, we might have a buying opportunity, because the more the distance between the blue line and the signal line, when the blue line is beyond, the more here, guys, the buying opportunity from the MACD, because we eventually get into a point where we will be seeing a bullish recross soon. But right now, it doesn't look so good. Okay, it's not a time to say that we will be surely making a bullish recross here, so I want you to be a little bit careful for the MACD. For the RSI, the good part is that we are inside 1370 for the daily. I would personally want, in this price, guys, the daily RSI to be like here, for example. I would personally want to be here, because I would know that the MATIC is approaching a bottom, okay? It's approaching a bottom, so we can invest actually, and everything will be fine. For the daily RSI, for the daily here, guys, commodity channel index, I would like the same here. I would want the commodity channel index to be below minus 100, because we would have a clear buying opportunity. That means, guys, for the Bollinger Bands, we are now in the middle of the Bollinger Bands. We don't have any overbought or any oversold situation. You can see that if we were approaching the bottom, we would have a buying opportunity. If we were approaching the top, we would have a selling opportunity. But MATIC hasn't approached the bottom since, guys, 25 April, where we saw the first impulsive wave, okay? Since 25 April, we have to approach the bottom. Even here, guys, we didn't approach the bottom. You can see that we had this hammer candle on the daily frame, then we had this push up towards the top, and now then we found the top line of the Bollinger Bands. We went back inside, okay? So for now, let's see what we need. MATIC against Bitcoin, guys. You can see the commodity channel index is in a way overbought situation right here, okay? So for now, we had this bullish cross here, we had this bullish candle, sorry, and what we want to see is if we can maintain the 50-day EMA or the 20-day EMA, even better, guys, as a support level, and we can eventually see a bullish recross here. For now, we are in an overbought situation where we will be seeing commodity channel index going down. The true part here is if we see something like this, guys, okay, this will be great. This will be very, very good, because that means we will be keep going upwards and upwards, and eventually we can retest the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement resistance level, the 0.4050. But for now, we might correct a little bit even more for the commodity channel index. And one of the part here things that I can't understand, guys, quite, is that look at this. Here we had a low commodity channel index below minus 100. And look at how much we went upwards, so we can see an overbought situation. But here, guys, we just went a little bit upwards. And look at how fast we went in an overbought situation. Look at this candle compared to all these bullish candles here, guys. All these bullish candles here to just get into an overbought situation, and we just formed a little bit of a bullish candle, and we went so quick to an overbought situation. What this means is that MATIC might have lost its strength, its dominance against Bitcoin for a bit, because if you get so fast into an overbought situation, then yes guys, we are losing some momentum. But what we want here, if we can make it guys, with the commodity channel index, is that we need to go on the bottom here near the 100, then go upwards. I will explain what I mean right now. You can see back in the days where we had the impulsive wave here again, 11th May, 13th May, 16th May was our lowest point on the commodity channel index, and we didn't go guys so back down. Okay, we just stopped here and then we had an overbought situation again, just stopped here and went in an overbought situation again. That's what we want for MATIC against Bitcoin right now. Okay, so for now we need to just go to the 0.618. What I liked here is that we pushed above this resistance level. It was good guys, it was great. But for now what we are seeing is a declining high RSI. Eventually we go just back down if we don't like that. We just want to stop and of course go back down, eventually surpassing even this high. Okay, so for now, for the RSI, MATIC against Bitcoin looks kind of good with a bullish candle here guys, but I don't think it is enough to say that we are getting dominant for the 4-hour frame. We just had the RSI below 30. That's why I told you yesterday, I advised you that we might go, actually you will see that in my comment, we might go upwards guys, due to the Bitcoin action, due to the RSI being below 30. Okay, I have explained that yesterday. We were in an oversold situation, so we would see a momentum towards the upward soon for MATIC against Bitcoin. Let's go now to MATIC against Bitcoin in the daily frame guys. We found a little bit of support level on the 20-day MA, as you can see here. We need just to maintain this in order to go upwards. Can we do that? The daily MACD guys, it isn't looking good like the USDT. We are going all the way downwards here, you can see, but on the commodity channel index, what we are seeing now is a declining top trend line, and what we want to do in order to avoid this is to go above this top right here. If we don't, then we can correct more, and I would like the daily commodity channel index to be near the bottom here. If it was near the bottom, then I would advise you guys to just invest into MATIC now, because we would expect that MATIC can go against Bitcoin and it could go upwards. But if Bitcoin has a swing high, if it doesn't, then it's not a good investment, because this is a chart against Bitcoin, it's not a chart against USDT. So you have to see what Bitcoin will do in order to decide guys what we will do with MATIC against USDT. Okay, but for now we can correct even more. We are between 30 and 70 for the daily, so we can go upwards but we can go downwards as well. Both are the ways here. Let's go to MATIC against USDT guys to see on the 4-hour frame and on the support levels that I've told you before how we found those support levels. I've drawn two Fibonacci retracements, one from the top here, right here guys, one from the top to the bottom and one from the bottom to the top at 26th May, because I want to find important resistance support levels. And right now you can see the resistance levels are with the red background and white numbers, the support levels white background, red numbers. Okay, so 1.58 is our major support level we want to hold in case we fall a little bit more down, in case we don't find the 20-day MA as a support level. And what worried me, I've told you before guys, but in case you missed it, what worries me is that here we had an impulsive wave. After this drop down we had an impulsive wave, okay, and the commodity channel index along with the RSI, it didn't go so quick into an overbought situation. You can see here, even though we had this quick price action, we didn't go so fast upwards, okay, into an overbought state. But right here we went so much into an overbought situation with just a small little bullish candle. That's what worries me guys. That's why I think we haven't regained our strength yet. We just need something more here. We don't want to fall down all the way right now. What we want to see is eventually we can stop here and go upwards again. Of course, if we can stop at a high point guys for the RSI, this would mean that we might see somewhat of an impulsive wave. Like here we want to see something like this guys, where we were seeing the lowest point here was around 0, because the limits are -100 the bottom line and 100, guys, the top line for the commodity channel index. So we were near 0. You can see we were in the middle of the gray zone. That's where we want to stop right now and not go all the way downwards again, because we were in an overbought situation. Right now you can see the pink line went a little bit above the 100. That's why now we found resistance at the 1.72. Another reason, guys, is that the 1.72 was our Fibonacci retracement 0.5 level of resistance. Okay, so that's why we found the top. Two things that we could measure the top and we could have a swing trade here. You could see that. How did we manage to do that? Okay, so for the RSI we might not be able to tell where is the top. We have to see the commodity channel index so we know the top for the short term. Commodity channel index is more sensitive to the price action. You should always check both of these indexes as well. So for now, what is the future, guys, and how I've explained how we could identify the top here on a swing trade. So if you want a short-term swing trade, you can always check the commodity channel index along with the Fibonacci retracement levels on the resistance levels. You want to check the MATIC against Bitcoin to see if we are in an oversold situation, like we were here on 5 June. You can see on the 6th June we were near the 30. So we expect when we are near the 30 and below, we expect to go upwards. Okay, we expected to go upwards to go against Bitcoin, and for Bitcoin we were approaching the bottom trend line, so we knew that we couldn't go fast even further down. So that's why we knew that MATIC could go upwards in the next few hours. But is that enough to push MATIC towards the upwards? Look, I like that we surpassed this resistance level over here. I liked it so much, I won't lie to you, but this is not enough for now. We need many more things. For example, here, in order to surpass the 1.72 and go to 1.95, we need two major things. Actually, we need the Bitcoin to have a swing high, and of course, guys, we need to break through this top trend line. That's what we want to see on the squeeze point. We need Bitcoin now getting on the squeeze point to go above the 39,000 USDT. Going above this resistance line here would mean that the swing high will begin. The swing high probability, guys, hasn't ended yet. However, I've always explained on the videos that we can't be greedy on a bearish market, okay? And for me, this is a bearish market, not a bearish cycle, guys. A bearish market. There is a big difference because the bull market has been paused for now. Okay, but we are in a bullish cycle, so we expect sometime, maybe in 1 month, 2 months, I don't know, guys, how much we will consolidate, maybe we go sideways, but for now we have to be careful. We are in a risk, and if you ask professional traders, they will tell you that being in a risk, if you have a high risk, you don't want to invest. So right now for MATIC, what we are seeing, what we want to see in order to go to 1.95. First of all, we need to break this target 1.72, guys. The next one is the 1.95, the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level. As long as we break this target here, you can see we have one minor resistance level at 0.382. Okay, we have one line here that is a major resistance level. Let's see the price here. The price is at 1.78, 1.80 USDT, around there. Of course, we need to surpass these two Fibonacci retracement targets before we can say we are actually going to 1.95. Okay, we need to do that. However, in order to do this, we need two things. First of all, the Bitcoin to keep going with the swing high, and of course, when this happens, guys, MATIC against Bitcoin has to be strong. For example, we have to outperform on the short term. We have to start outperforming Bitcoin on the short term. You can see that we are on an overbought situation right now against Bitcoin, so we expect to correct even more right here. What we hope for is to stop at the 0.5 or at this 0.5, guys, the support level right here, okay? We don't want to go further down here, but if we had to go, we need to stop here exactly at this point. Another major support level is this one right here, but of course, guys, you can see that if we don't if we can't stop here, then we will actually fall down even more. So for MATIC, I believe that we need first of all to surpass these resistance levels, major resistance levels, and regain some strength. We can't have a little small bullish candle and go all the way into an overbought situation. That means we have not the strength yet to push upwards. But what we might do and what we want to do is to stop here. For example, if we can't go here, to stop here and eventually go upwards again. Then after this overbought situation, go a little bit downwards, go upwards again. This thing will just save some time. However, on MATIC against USDT, guys, the daily MACD isn't so good. So for now, we can't say after this swing high, we can't say that we are totally seeing a reversal to the trend. Okay, we might be seeing a swing high like this, then fall down again. So we have to be a little bit careful. What we want to see now is bouncing between 1.58, 1.72, and then breaking those targets. Then yes, guys, I can tell you that we might see after breaking 1.72 and especially the 1.80 a very strong resistance and support level. You can see back in the days, guys, very strong resistance and support level, multiple times being a support level, multiple times a resistance level. It is a very strong line, the 1.80, and as we move upwards from here, then I can tell you for sure that we are going to 1.95. Okay, but first we need to complete these steps for MATIC. MATIC hasn't ended yet its war against USDT, and of course its war against to go to 1.95 yet, but we need to be careful because we are in a bearish market, guys, and if Bitcoin can't go above the 39,000 USDT around there, guys, if Bitcoin can't go above this top trend line and even break the previous swing high here, the 39,000 USDT, then we can't assume that MATIC will go upwards as well. Okay, especially now that on the 4-hour frame we don't see MATIC against Bitcoin, guys, we don't see MATIC against Bitcoin performing so good. On the other hand, on the daily frame, as you can see here, we are absolutely fine, and it is very important to let the 20-day MA reach the price. Okay, so that's why we consolidated here. We had so much distance between this price, guys, and the 20-day MA. The more the distance, the higher the risk. So you need to let the price consolidate, reach the 20-day MA, and then fuel up to go even higher. Okay, so for now, for the daily frame, actually doesn't look so good, so bad. Okay, except the daily guys MACD here that we are going all the way downwards. We haven't lost our position yet on the daily frame. We are looking good, guys. On the daily frame it is okay. If we just correct even a little more, then we go to the 50-day and we go downwards from the 50-day, then we will start to worry. But for now we are absolutely good. So MATIC can win here, can win the race, can go upwards to 1.95. Okay, the only problem here is that we went so quickly into an overbought situation just with a small bullish candle, while here, guys, you can see that we had this impulsive wave going upwards. Let's see how much we went upwards, like 200%, guys, and we couldn't manage to get into an overbought situation. Only when we went to the 203x, guys, upwards, then we managed to fall down. But now we had just a small bullish candle and we went into an overbought state. So for now we have to be careful, guys. Break these targets 1.70 to 1.80, then we can actually just invest there, and of course, guys, we can actually say that we are surely going to 1.95, a very good swing trade here, 1.80 around there, breaking 1.80 would mean that we are going upwards all the way to 1.95. You can have the swing trade, but however, of course, I will be daily updating you guys, and that's why I wrote in the comments that we might see the 4-hour frame candle here and you want to swing trade, but you have to be careful. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. See you soon with many more videos. Bye.